Class in session. All right, guys. So this video is about standing up for yourself. And I thought to drop this one because I thought it was very, very important, um, especially from personal experience as well. And just knowing that there's a lot of people out there that really don't know how to stand up for themselves in times of challenges when it comes to dealing with certain people. Could be bullies, could be at school, college, could just genuinely be in the workplace. Okay. So, guys, when we don't stand up for ourselves, we give people permission to continue to behave in a certain way in terms of how they treat us. I did say in another video that we unconsciously give people permission with how they behave with us based on how we actually respect ourselves and how we actually treat ourselves. Okay, this all comes down to confidence, and I'm not talking about fake confidence. I'm talking about true confidence in knowing who you are. Now, there's a lot of people out there, I understand, that can be bullied, like whether it's at school or wherever it is. I mean, I'll just tell you a quick story. I used to be bullied in school, especially in the year 7 and 8. And I remember, like, back in them days, like, I never really had any name brand clothes. I never had any professional haircuts. My mum actually used to cut my hair, and I appreciate her, but it didn't actually help me in school. And I used to be called names, and I used to be picked on in class quite a lot, and that kind of sent me on a negative spiral, and I ended up going within myself and just being in this cocoon, this shell, where I was afraid to speak up. See, the thing is, guys, things can happen to us in life where people can criticize us or talk down to us or talk to us in a condescending way. And depending on our upbringing, we will all respond and react differently to situations that happen with us. You will get people that will just beat the fuck out of people. You will get people that will just take the beating. You will get people that will run away from a situation instead of confronting it. I know I used to run away quite a lot when I was in school, and I was getting bullied and stuff. I either used to go and tell the teacher, or I used to cry, or I used to just go home. And the thing is, guys, when we don't stand up for ourselves, we start to get sick. I mean, you start to get headaches. You start to have a whole heap of negative thoughts in your head, and that starts manifesting as more situations of the same. See, guys, we can't run away from our problems. We really can't. We have to start looking at life with an awareness of, why are these things happening to me? Because our outside life is a reflection of how we feel about ourselves. It is a reflection of how much we value ourselves. Like, there are no victims in the world, guys. Like, seriously and truly, law of attraction, we are literally attracting all these situations and circumstances, and the co-creators, which are the people that make us feel a certain way, and they are also validating how we feel. So we need to start operating with an awareness that, why are these things happening to me? And more importantly, what can I do about it? Now, there are many things that we can do. Like, there are the deeper things that we can do, or there are surface things we can do. The surface things we can do is literally just confront people and be like, oh no, I'm not going to have none of this. I'm just not going to deal with it. You're going to confront them. You're going to be like, you know what, what's up? Like, do you have a problem with me? See, guys, we need to learn to speak up. Otherwise, people are just going to take the piss with us all the time. I'm talking about in relationships as well, with your partner. And you may have a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a husband or a wife who may treat you a certain way that you don't feel you should be treated that way. You feel very disrespected and you can feel very in a situation where, you know, they're being very condescending. But once again, there are no victims, guys. Everyone is literally pointing out to us what we have going on up here. Okay, so we need to start looking at ourselves first. In terms of the deeper levels, this is where we really start to go within and start healing ourselves mentally, emotionally, spiritually. I do a lot of meditation. I've got my meditation mat right here, and I do meditations every day. And I start to really engage with my emotions and start to release and clear a lot of all the mental trauma and baggage that I have carried along the years. Okay, there will be some other videos I'll drop in specifics to that, but in regards to this is about standing up for yourself. Guys, listen, you have a life to live, and you can't allow anyone to be treating you in a way that you don't deserve to be treated. Okay, now just knowing the fact that you give people permission based on how you respond to how they go on, you know, it's enough to just kind of make you kind of stand up for yourself a little bit more. It gives you more of an inner correction, like, oh, hold on a second, you know what, I'm not having this. See, this all comes down to worthiness and confidence. Now let me talk about worthiness for a second. There is a video I put out about know your worth, which is something along these lines. And just knowing your worth, knowing you deserve to be treated like the best. Women, you deserve to be treated like a queen. Men, you deserve to be treated like a king. This is, you know, we should not be taking shit from anyone. Let's not take shit from anyone, because we have lives to live, and the only way we can really express ourselves in a truly amazing divine way is when we start facing the issues that we hold deep down within. Okay, many of us go through childhood. We've all had different experiences, and you know, we need to start going back and correcting things. Otherwise, those incorrections will keep showing up in our lives. And you know, I learned this very late in my lifetime. Like, I know I'm only 33 years old. You know, I've been on the path of spirituality for a good nearly 12 years now. Okay, and it all started when I read a book called The Secret, and ever since then I've just been on this personal development journey, reading a lot of books, going to workshops, going to seminars, meditation retreats, and really just starting to get to know who I am, what I have in here, how does my body work, and you know, what is life about? These are the questions we really need to start asking. We need to wake up out of this matrix of, you know, this is how things are. No, it's not how things are, guys. It's not. You know, reality is what you make it. Reality is what you believe deep down within your heart. You know, there's a book by James Allen called As a Man Thinketh. He says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. And that's also a proverb in the Bible as well. Like, and you'll find that in many other religious scriptures. But there's a truth behind it, guys, because reality is created based on what we believe, whether it's good or bad. And good or bad is a relative term, because what's bad to you might be good for me. What's good for me might be bad for you. We all have different thoughts and opinions on the matter, okay? So let's not take any crap from anyone, guys. It's time to start stepping up and not being treated like shit, and not being treated like, you know, we are a doormat to people, whether we're in relationships, friendships, or even just dealing with people in the workplace. There are people out there that will use their status, i.e. managers, etc., just to kind of, you know, have an ego boost, or, you know, the police can be on your case and they act all macho, like, hey, we are the authority, we are the law. That's all bullshit, guys. That's all bullshit. We're all humans at the end of the day. Well, we're spiritual beings having a human experience. I stand corrected. So, yeah, let's start standing up for ourselves. I want you guys to comment below on any issues that you may have in regards to this subject. And, you know, I will respond via a video, and any other things you guys want me to talk about, do comment below, and I will definitely address those here. I'm here to serve you. I'm here to share my experiences, my wisdom, because I've definitely learned a lot over the years, guys. Okay, so like, comment, subscribe, and press that bell icon for more notifications. This is Ben to Vision. Take care, guys. Bye.